Hello everyone. Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. We did a lot of things the last episode. We did missions. Actually, that's all we did. We did 3 missions. We progressed with the story a little bit, maybe. We made it to this village, and apparently this boy saw my dad's aircraft liner. My dad's airship, so he's either correct or he's a big liar. But I'm gonna trust the words of a child, and I will see whether he was right or not. Hey, I found your friend, by the way. There's a dragon still around here. Oh, I think they were talking about... I think everyone else was talking about a dragon. I think it's partly Louie's fault that people don't believe him. When he first talked about saying some suspicious silhouettes, he said he thought they were dragons. And dragons are creatures from ancient times, right? So saying something like that is not going to help people believe in the story. I agree, kid. Alright, well, we got places to be, things to do. Airships to find. And dads to find, too. Just my dad, though. Not Shara's dad. I don't know where he is. Or if he even exists in this game. I went this way, or I didn't go this way the last time. Remember, the last time we were here, we were fighting a big monster. This time we're here for airships. It's gonna be good. Party has fled, just like we always do. Let's see if I still got it. It has been quite a long time since I last played this game. One day exactly. So never mind. Alright, I still got it. We're good.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Indeed, let's move out. Ah, chest. Tear bomb. Know what we're gonna use that for? For crying. Let's see the map layout. There's all of these. Oh, I guess this is just like a side path. There's that tentacle thing again. Hey, a chest. Death blow 2. Is that an orbment? Something tells me that's an orbment. Yep. Death blow 2. 100% kills enemy, but quartz breaks. I'm good. I kind of like quartz. It would be good for if you wanted to only level grind and not get any money. Anything over here? Nope. How about over here? Let's ask these guys. Well, so much for that. Joshua's gonna be an idiot, as always. Beak steak. Is that a food? Junior bracer album. Yeah. Beautiful. Beef steak. Yeah, I can eat it. I'll have Shara eat it. Learned a recipe for beef steak. Woohoo! Use curative horn. Oh, it heals a lot and strength +5. Ooh. Let me just eat one of these, just so I can learn it. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. steak. We need black peppers. Marble steak. Man. Oh, stupid. Yeah, we're gonna get a little hurt. Oh, do we lose? I hope not. Stupid monsters! Yeah, that's a primitive strike, alright. Okay, now hit him. Good, there you go. See, Joshua, you can do it. If you put your mind to it. Oh, sure, why do they attack the closest monster? Now this guy's gonna hit us. Ow! Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, no it didn't, but still. See ya!
Oh, are we done already?
Think we'll level up this episode? That would be nice. This guy's a little too close for comfort. And that wasn't a primitive strike for some reason. Did I go this way? Nothing's even over there. Okay. Plant tentacle abominations. Where am I even going? Okay, we're good. Let's go. Let's leave this side questy area. Hello, Selene. Welcome back. How are you today? We're just here, exploring the area behind Ravenue Village. Battling monsters that charge at us. But I'm gonna be cheap as heck, and I'm gonna run, and then I'm gonna sneak behind them. How cheap is that, huh? Easy peasy. Don't miss, Joshua. Good.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I probably don't even have to do that anymore, because the tentacle monsters don't even hit me. There's the Venus flytraps. Did I go this way already? I've been here already, so... I don't remember which directions I took. Oh, darn it! It's gonna be a lot. Oh, man. Joshua's almost dead. That was a one-hit KO almost. Bring it on. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was cute. He tried whacking me with the tentacles. Attack that one. Thank you.
Piece of cake.
Did you hear that? It was a piece of cake. Music in this area is pretty nice. That's a chicken. I don't want to fight those. Did I get? Nothing's even here. Run away! Chickens are rather annoying. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Explore every nook and cranny. Aha! Tear bomb! I can live longer now. Shh, don't say anything. It's okay. Gotcha! like the little bonuses that appear. Like, random strength up. Do you not check the chest phrases? I'm not sure what that even is, actually. I just open the chests and get what's in them. This way. Are there certain chests with the phrases? They can be really hilarious sometimes. You'll have to tell me how to activate a chest phrase or whatever. When you try to open them when they are already open. Oh, I did that once. I think one chest said don't get greedy or something like that.
That's that then. Let's move out.
You know what? Let's go check on that chest that I just opened. Let's just see if there's new dialogue for that one. One that said it's empty and one said don't be greedy. I am error. Well, there you go. Like immediately. A Zelda 2 reference. That's pretty amazing, actually. This game is amazing. So yeah, from now on I'm checking the chests after I open them. I'm at the abandoned mine. Oh, something's gonna happen. I can't change the camera angle. Open up. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. Kinda reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems like this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently. Which means there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not gonna find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me. Do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Wait, what did you say? The first game had a few, but the second game has whole sub-stories in them? Trails in the chest. That is amazing, actually. These are so far the best chests in any game I have ever played. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. Ew. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the Elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. What's the point? It's a rusted lock anyway. I bet the key's not even gonna work. Oh well. At least we can see more of the beautiful landscape once again. I opened another chest recently, didn't I? Avoid the jellyfish. The Venus flytrap, rather. This would be cool if I could run in this game. Running, 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 running. Is there a chest this way? I forgot. No. Alright, alright. I know, Joshua. Let's just bust it open. The village people like me. I killed their big monster problem. Surely they're not going to... Cook. Cook food. Surprise attack. Fine, for the sake of not being cheap, I'll go through with it. Besides, more gems for me. Oh, that does so much damage. Okay, thanks, Joshua. Thanks a lot. Look at that. Shara got hurt because you were fiddling around with your sword.
Seems you came up short.
Making all the girls finish off the work for you. What kind of man are you? Kind of curious what this chest over here says, so I'm just gonna check that one really quick. I believe it was this way. Excuse me. He's a cute boy. I wouldn't know. I don't see boys as cute. But if you do, I'll believe ya. He looks like a cool dude. Sometimes I think that he has, like, that blind thing on him.
We're good to go.
We're good to go. I think Estelle's pretty cute. Just look at those ponytails. The chest is empty, but it wouldn't be empty if you put something in it. You'll see. Oh boy. I don't know how a boy can possibly get cute to me, but who knows. Look at the shadows on the ground. There's something incredible about that. And the way the dust, like, kicks up where we walk. You can tell the people that made this game really, really cared about it. Where's the mayor? Time of the day, I'm sure he's up in the gravesite. Oh, we're gonna have some background story. Let me guess, I know exactly where he is. Right at the end. Hey, there you are. So this is where you are, Elder Ryzen. Oh, it's you young bracers, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave. A rather extravagant grave. For a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Bose region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. Haha, there's no need for you to get somber though. These days, cleaning the monuments is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Oh right, there's something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. The jester. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louie's story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for the padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Oh right, here it is. Whoa. Okay, this should get you inside. The abandoned mine key. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Ryzen. I don't know. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with were as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll make sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Yeah. Elder's a good guy. Elder Ryzen is good. Good peoples. Something tells me we're in for a battle in this place, so let me recover my health. Isn't that you, Sherazard? It's nice to see you again. Who is this? Annalise? I haven't seen you since the last time you were here during your training. I thought that was Estelle talking for a second. If it isn't Annalise. Is that the name? Oh my god. What are you doing here? Well, we had a request to exterminate a monster in this area. Oh, really? So how has your swordsmanship been coming along? Have you started mastering the use of that weapon? Annalise, you never met her here? Wow. Is she an important character later on? Let's avoid that subject right now. I'm still working on it. By the way, Sherazard, are you here on a job for the guild? Yeah, something like that. Although the job's a little different from the one you're handling. You guess you're rushing too much sometimes? It happens to the best of us. I just ran into this girl by accident. Is that so? Well, this region has been becoming more dangerous recently. She has a portrait. Ooh. She has to be. Make sure to be careful. Yeah, I will. Oh, one more thing, Sherazard. I saw that already. She must be important, but she's not important right now. Maybe she's the real final boss of the game. Dun 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 dun. No, I don't think so. Oh, this guy's back with his friends. Hi, you guys! Did you find something out? I can't say for sure, but I don't think the thing you saw was a dream. Really? We're going to do a little more investigating, so please give us a bit longer to see what we come up with. Okay, good luck, you guys! Okay, bye, Louie. Enjoy. Oh, we're gonna take this mine down. Gonna find some diamonds, some coal. We can make some diamond swords and diamond armor. And we'll kill every single creeper we come across. That'll be the next Trails of the Skies game. Trails of the Minecraft Skies. Actually, let's not do that. Hello, plant. Goodbye, plant. Hello, tentacle abomination. Where am I going? Oh, that would be the wrong way. We, in fact, have to go this way. Man, music in this game. Music is good. Let's open door now. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use the key we borrowed from the village elder. Clang. Whew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Don't get too cocky. The abandoned mine. Oh, there's no map in the abandoned mine. Meaning if we get lost, we get lost. Let's see how tough these monsters are. Okay, they're easy to kill. A murder crab. A crustacean monster living underground, weak against art, may call for backup. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, that one has a lot of defense. Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. How was Joshua able to kill this one so easily? Look at that. Is it because he has a wind attribute to his weapons? That has to be it. Kill it! Darn it! Ow. Darn it! I knew that would happen. Which one's weaker? Ha ha ha! You take out that one. And you take out that one. Good, her special is at max, or his special. Joshua's good when he doesn't miss, that's for sure.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Piece of cheesecake. Oh, can't go that way. Can we sneak around? No. Hey, there's a lamp there. That crab is kind of glitching out. I don't want to go. Wait, let's see if it's just an empty room with a chest. Okay, nope. Man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that the... Quiet, Estelle. Looks like we've hit the jackpot. Well, that was fast. Whoa. We found it, guys. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that, Kyle. Got it, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Understood, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys, not beg them, before they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there! Who in the... The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! Is that a reference to Extraordinary Gentlemen? Huh? The League of... What? You bonehead. Why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who Josette had a run-in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now hold on a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, Bandit Boy? So you're not involved with the others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys! You're gonna be sorely disappointed. Let's see everyone's defenses. Pretty much, they're good against everything. You know what? Let's use an S-craft right off the bat on this guy.
Someone's been naughty.
Someone's been naughty. Oh, Charizard. Never change. Ah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, no it didn't, but... Let's use... Oh no, I'm poisoned.
No!
Can I use... What other crafts do I have? Flicker? Ooh, let's take 2 out. Ah. Good move. Fight isn't much of a challenge. Yeah, it didn't look that hard. Look at this. Who's ready for 4 cases of enemy hittage? Yeah, they're not doing much damage to me. That one did 0 damage. Uh-oh. Goodness. It's good when the other enemies are missing. Let's try to get out of that. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. The bomb meant for Joshua hit Estelle. Something funny about that. Oh, this is good. Ha ha ha. Can't do anything with her. Let's take out this guy. Goodbye. Let's finish off this guy. Let's just get him out of here. Heal. No. We'll just attack. Actually, we'll attack this guy. The other guy's blind. He can't do anything anymore. Aw, critical hit. Boom! And then we'll just finish off this poor sap.
Piece of cake.
It was a piece of cake. Those bandits were horrible. Ow! You guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. Ha ha ha, you really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of the Exceptionally Dim or something? You're making fun of my awesome team name. You're dead! Look out! Uh-oh. Ah! Smoke screen. What is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen? Ha 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 ha. It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. Oh, phooey. What about my papa? Gag. Ow, 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 some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous, unlike the poison you got earlier. It looks like it was a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once, but twice now that they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara, quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away, too. If we got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Well, well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right. It's a good thing Poison gets healed, like, right after the battle. Because that would be annoying, if the Poison stayed with us. I hate Poison in video games. See, let's look all around first. We don't have to be looking around everywhere else. First priority should be the airliner. Okay, okay, okay. Just looking around. Can I do that, please? Alright, looks okay from this end. Looks okay over here. Oh, what a tease. I have to walk all the way back around. Just because we can't jump over the little blade there. Alright, any hostages? Any at all? Airliner Linde. Wow, it's pretty barren here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with all of it. With it all. At least, judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Alright. See this? Oh, I can't change the camera. Here's a lift car. It looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Sky Bandits probably use this to move the cargo. I guess. Whatever, though. What's this thing? I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy is completely stopped. Well, good. Oh, I was gonna say, where's the rest of the stairs? But it's just here. Also, they forgot these apples, so looks like we win in the end. They forgot a lot of apples. They forgot this bucket. And here's the engine room. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. Good question. Here's the captain's chair. It looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other if these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. You see those, like, things next to the chair? The captain uses those to call down to the rest of the ship. Isn't that clever? This is like the observation deck. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place. Very nice. I would sit right here and just relax. Or even here. I'd sit in the back. I wouldn't want to sit too close to the front. Alright, we're on deck. This is now my ship to command. Oh. Okay. I thought those two doors led to some amazing rooms, but nope. Just outside. And here's more outside, or indoor, seats. Anything up here at all? I don't think so. I think we're good. I think this is it. Yep, we're good. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to 0. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid an airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry out large amounts of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why did they hide the airliner here then? All I can think about is that they did it in order to sort the cargo, move the hostages above their aircraft, steal the engine, keep clear, ditch the Linde because their hideout is somewhat weird, steal the orbital engine, I guess, I don't know. It is true that they would have needed to land in order to remove the orbital engine. However, it doesn't account for the fact that they didn't take the airliner to their hideout. For my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place, maybe 10 to 15 arge in size. Arge? What's an arge? In short, a peculiar place in which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandits hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. And then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation, because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? So now you're trying to tell us we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's go back to the guild and report our findings to Legrand. We should be able to contact the Haken Gate if we use the orbital telephone. 1 arge is 1 meter, just in universe names. Ah, I see. I was never, ever any good at math. So hopefully, if there's like a math section of this game, then I'm just gonna fail it instantly. Uh-oh. Huh? What the heck? Great. Now this was something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad, since they've saved us the trouble of having to contact them. Uh-oh. Is this bad? This is a lot of people pointing their guns at me. We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids are the Sky Bandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude, and who are you calling Sky Bandits? Seems like every single character in this game is just roasting Estelle. Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? The bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. Oh no. General Morgan. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? General Meany, exactly. We happened to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Aren't the hostages inside that airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. It looks like the truth has come out. Most likely, you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know that we were coming. But wait a minute here. How about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly! Alright, men, take them into custody! Take them into custody! Serve them pudding and flans and... Okay, never mind. We're in prison. The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, the cell will give you a place to cool your heels. Well, this is fun. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army men didn't manage to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader said we fought? What the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? My sentences are getting worse. He said, "This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly." Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that you meant the army by that, are you? I thought he was just saying weird things. I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught, which means we were the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix? Huh? Did you say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Let me guess. Is it Papa? Oh, how could you say something so heartless? Oh, it's not. It's not Papa. My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. I know who talks like that. Could this unfounded self-confidence and a tone of absurd narcissism belong to... It's you, isn't it, Olivier? You do remember my dual-scent chords, rather. Well. To think that we'd meet again in a place like this. It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Come now, let us not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest oceans and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we'd just get tired while you talk our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done, and I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Ha ha ha, come on now. Let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Beauce Market, and then moved on to the Anteros restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a ludist. Huh, a musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. Yet, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious, in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar, something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Yeah. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the Royal City. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Huh, such a needless question. Of course I had opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. As I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like the ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filling in. And, well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiot. Pardon? But do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard a zzz and zzz, and even an assuredly misheard idiot come from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? No, we lost interest, I guess. Well, this guy's a real ham, but I love him. Hey, you three, get up. Yawn. I'm tired. What's wrong? Wait, are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Wait, the guard. Oh my gosh. Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I like to consider myself that reason. Who is it? Oh, it's Mabel. Mayor Mabel! Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. Thanks, Mayor. I'm really sorry about everything that happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Mabel herself. You'd better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Mabel stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even once met when you were just a baby. Now wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... Humph, I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. Angry. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. Man, you're really just a big softy inside, aren't you? A believing Mabel. What's wrong with him? Haha, it seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. Excuse me. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army, from the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad? That dirty, rotten scoundrel? Ha ha ha. How about we return to Bosford now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Maybe the guy playing the lute? Oh, how callous people can be at times. Yeah, remember him? How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable. How pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Poor Olivier. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to ask this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he... the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Haha, indeed that it is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. Ha ha ha, you're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Ha ha ha! Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And the Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. Well, now we have a new companion. Yay! I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Ha ha ha, please don't lay on the compliment so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mira. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant, per our contract, to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Ha, could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a sec. Well, what did we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. An amateur that killed a big bird in one hit. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius, in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand, as long as we can count on the army to help us out. I have a feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Haha, of course I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please, be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. Hehe, I'm so glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us. Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bosa's South Block. The weapon shop and Orbital factory were targeted, as were a number of primitive residences. What? So, was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I guess. I see. Guess we'd better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. Oh boy, robberies. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best that to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions. Shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you the king of the show? So that's good. We have 4 companions with us now. I think this is like our full team. Like the maximum number we can have to a team is 4. But we did a lot. I'm gonna save it and then we'll continue on right now. I don't want to lose all that progress. Anyway, let's go! Let's see what happened in the South Block. Hey, what's up? It seems like the group of Sky Bandits in the old mine consisted of 2 females and a male. Rumor has it that they've got children in the mix. Children? What? Those people weren't Sky Bandits. Oh, that was us he's talking about. Lol. Autosaves, but it's good not to count on those. Yeah, I am not counting on autosaves. I feel 200% better saving on my own. Hey, autosave is an autosave. Looks like the store was hit by the burglars as well. I guess this isn't the time to be talking about business deals. Are you sure? We can still do it. Let's see what we got. Can we open up some slots? She's done. he has one more. There we go. Charizard has one more. And Olivier has one more as well. Okay. Let's see if we can get something on Joshua. All quartz, okay. HP 1, HP 2, attack, impede. Prevent armed enemy arts. I really like the healing, so I'm gonna go with the healing. It may not even work that well, but you know what? Healing is the best. Oh, it's these two again. Yay! This one turned out really cute. Niall, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that? Hello! Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see they let you out of the clinker. Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. If you haven't noticed before, Olivier has only one line, so every quartz counts toward getting new spells. Definitely one of the best magic users, yes. I'll be happy to have him on my team then. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you're blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday. But it was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we had been there. Jeez, Niall. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks like that way to me. It seems like the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see, that does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to the witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Beauce Market are right through the west gate, and it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense too. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? Ha, I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Haha, you're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. So that's it. Newest model of camera on display here was stolen. Oh dear. Thanks to your shenanigans, the pages of our next issue, yeah, we'll be good. Good. How about you? Do you know anything? Looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. What does that mean? It was your boss! He stole everything. Alright, let's check the weapon shop. Hello! Damn it. My shop got ripped up by a bunch of thieving criminals. And they took off with every last one of my pricey goods too. Why did this have to happen to me at the time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? Poor guy. Hey, Mr. Soldier, what's up? Can't believe the Sky Bandits managed to circumvent our search and just walked right into town and burglarized a bunch of places. We were really outdone this time. It's because there's a mole in your group. Gotta find them. I'm trying to ask a few questions here. Would you mind getting out of the way? No, I'm gonna barge in. Just ask questions myself. I'm not trying to be rude, but this is an official investigation. Move it along. Alright, alright. Won't stop us from going up here, though. Let's check this place. Hello. Now we've got burglars running amok in the city? I swear, what is happening to Bose? I'm just glad they left this house alone, though I'm baffled as to why. They certainly didn't do their homework on this city. Yeah, there's a lot of expensive things in this house. Right? Fortunately, this house was untouched in the burglaries, but it's at times like this that it makes you feel uneasy when there's no man at home. I'm just glad that Morano brought Simon over to watch the house. I was shocked when I heard about the South Block being hit by burglaries. Morano's mother was here alone, you see. Aww, poor old lady. Hey, you there! Oh, more people? What, is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Butt out! Even if you are representing the mayor at the end of the day, you are all still civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. So many portraits coming? Alright. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. Huh. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. Sheesh, Olivier. What did you just say? May I ask what's going on here? It's General Morgan again. Right? No? Colonel! For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens, that is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned... Ah yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here. So please, take your men and clear out. But sir! You men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. Alright, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hocken Gate. Okay, let's go! Woo! Looks like that's that. Who's this fellow? It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture. But we really made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants each of us the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you. We'll do what we can. Seems like a decent guy. Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there is anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Who's the girl? Nah, forget it. Colonel Richard. I feel like I've seen that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He said something about him being a sharp young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys! Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier. Well, what? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope. He said so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. To think that the legend himself would show up here. We can't wait around like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Haha, anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Olivia? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. This guy. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea. So now we have a colonel and a mysterious lady that appeared. Oh, God. Gotta remember to stretch while playing games. Alright, we couldn't talk to this person earlier, so let's do that. Hello! Oh dear me. Weren't you the bracers who came to ask questions not that long ago? Alright, we did come before. I'm really sorry I couldn't talk to you then. So what you came to ask about is what happened last night, right? Yes, that's right. Is this a good time for you? Yes, this is as good a time as any. It was the middle of the night, you see, when I heard a noise coming from outside. And I, of course, thought it was my husband coming home at such a late hour, so I opened the door and started yelling. But it turned out to be a group of masked men coming out of the road, coming out of the Orbital factory across the road. I thought my heart was plumb gonna stop right then and there. Although it turned out to be the burglars were rather surprised and ran away to the north. I see, so it was the Sky Bandits, huh? So what you're saying, then, is that this house didn't incur a loss of any kind. Yes, thanks to the mercy of the goddess. Can I ask you another thing? Did your husband come home late Did your husband coming home late mean that he went to the bar? If it was only that, that would be forgivable. In addition to being a no-good drinker, he's obsessed with this. Cecile raised her hand in a casting motion. Huh? Oh, I get it. You mean fishing, right? I see now. That's right. He loves fishing more than life itself. Just yesterday, he said something about catching some smelt and took off to the lake in the north. And on top of that, he still hasn't come back. Eh? So what you're saying is he doesn't know anything about the incident? That's exactly what I'm saying. And when that good-for-nothing husband of mine gets home, he's going to get what for, let me tell you. Hi, honey. I'm home. I thought we'd have to do like a quest to find the missing old man. Whew, what a day I had. I was fishing patiently all morning, but I had nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? Do we have guests? You senile old man! My goodness, woman. What kind of fiery tempest has gotten into you? Don't you know that it's rude to act like that in front of our guests? If anyone's being rude, that would be you. I'm dumbfounded that my own husband can just take off and to do what he likes at a time like this. Huh? What do you mean by at a time like this? Maybe I should explain. Joshua gave Mr. Kuano a brief explanation regarding the burglaries, which transpired the previous night. Burglaries by the Sky Bandits? You don't say. Now that is terrible. But to think that they hightailed it out of here after my wife hollered at them is hilarious. Ha ha ha! Guess they got to experience the Cecile effect firsthand. What did you just say? Let's all calm down, shall we? But to think that these Sky Bandits came in the night just like they did and then just disappeared like that. I wonder if it has anything to do with the thing he was talking about the other day. He? What do you mean? Oh right, you don't know him. He is my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn down at the lakeshore to the south of here. If I remember right, he said something about seeing a strange bunch near the place the other night. A strange bunch? Now, this is really interesting. Can you tell us a little more about what you've heard? Sure, I don't mind, but I'm just going to tell you up front that this is all heresy. From what I've heard, he just happened to see them by chance as he was out fishing during the night. He saw them leave by the way of the inn's front door and then out onto the road. However, when he asked around at the inn in the morning, it turned out that no one liked that had stayed there the night before. Yeah, that is rather odd. So was there any type of burglary at the inn? No, nothing of the sort at all, in fact. It's quiet here. The meals are great, and it's, well, a place I'd recommend to anyone. But best of all, it's a prime fishing spot. Interesting. Though there weren't any definite clues related to the incident, we did manage to hear a few interesting bits. I concur. I especially liked the one that he described all the delicious food at the inn. That's not what we're talking about here, although I did find the fishing part to be rather interesting. Unfortunately, if there's nothing going on there, then I guess it wouldn't be worth investigating. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. If someone had been careless and caused a problem, the army would have thoroughly investigated it. Conversely, the possibility of the Sky Bandits appearing where there's nothing happening is rather high. Oh, well, I guess that's one way to think about it. And in light of this series of incidents, there's either a spy in the army or the Sky Bandits are a really clever bunch of thieves. It'll be extremely difficult to corner them only by investigating the incidents which have occurred. We'll need to get one step ahead of them by tracking their movements. I see. So what you're saying is we should take an offensive stance rather than a defensive one. Then how about we get going? Off to the beautiful Valeria Lake, and extolled in a many rhyme as the Pearl of Liberal. Alright, to the lake! I believe it might be this way, but I'm not sure. Let's view the map. It's not the map, this is the map. Nope. Oh yes, yes it is. Right there. It's a big lake too. Let's go! So we have one lead, one fishing buddy. We'll see what this fishing buddy has to say. Oh man, there's a lot of reading. But hey, the story is good. If the story wasn't good, I wouldn't even bother reading it. I wonder how much farther we have in this chapter. We still have a whole other place to explore, or is this it? Who knows? Avoid the clouds. Those are not nice clouds. The hard-to-hit clouds. Yeah, I'm enjoying this story very, very much. And to think there's 2 games after this one. 2! And then apparently there's like 3 other games besides this one. The translation is amazing. That's good. I've seen bad translations before. Oh, you can't reach that far. How about you show us that amazing fire of yours? Oh, that feels good.
99 kilograms.
That's what he sounds like? That is not what I imagined he'd sound like at all. I thought he'd sound more like a bard. What's the word for it? More flamboyant, maybe? I don't know. Well, let's check out Valeria Shore. This is a very beautiful place. I've been here already. But now we're here on official business. So this is the north shore of Valeria Lake, huh? It certainly seems peaceful and quiet around here. The inn doesn't look too shabby either. I stayed here once before when I was in the area on another job. The wine's great, the rooms are nice, pretty much what you'd expect from a place like this. Too bad this isn't a pleasure trip. You mean it's not? I at least intend to toss my cares to the wind for a while. Taking cat naps in a rocking boat by day and filling my belly with food and wine by night. Heaven. This is what a vacation is all about. Ha ha ha. Come on, everyone. I was just joking. We can enjoy a vacation anytime, but now is the time we can enjoy taking care of some would-be thieves. Even I, Olivier Lenheim, know enough to get my priorities straight. I don't think this has anything to do with enjoyment or not. Heh, well, whatever. As long as he does his share of the work he's here to do. Let's see if we can find the old man staying here that loves fishing. The guest who said he saw some suspicious individuals here on 2 nights ago, right? That's right. Let me get a drink of water first. My throat is a little parched. Good to stay hydrated. Otherwise, it will suck. Before I go in, I just want to take a look at the pier. Oh, now this would be just a great place to stay. Even in real life, I wouldn't mind just chilling here. Wow, the boat is rocking and everything. Very, very beautiful game. Yoo-hoo! Oh, we talked to this guy. Leonard, welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Without the boat. Nah. Oh, you built this thing in Minecraft without the boat? Oh, that must have been amazing. Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, that's pretty much everybody who stays here. Pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. Since we heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday, do you have a clue who that might be? Oh, are you talking about Old Man Kawano? If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd? I heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. Do you know where we might be able to find him? Haha, he's out dropping a line somewhere, of course. If I remember right, he should be out on the back pier. I was just there, though. How did he get around me? Alright, let's see. Where are you? Aha, he lied. He's a liar! Or maybe he was over here? The back pier. That's where I was, wasn't it? Oh, this way maybe. Alright, alright. There you are. Man with pole. Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's tuned out everything out of his mind but fishing. It looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you? Just sit back and enjoy. Olivier leaned over, and with a smile that left all kinds of things up to the interpretation, blew into the man's ear. Oh my goodness! What in the... Who are you kids? And where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivier. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. But how did you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? I guess so. I see, so you heard from Mr. Kawano, did you? Yes, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it! Could we get you to fill us in a little more on the details? Before that, are you all bracers or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't see for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with this lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now wait a minute. What do you mean by this lake's guardian? I'm glad you asked! The guardian is a giant salmon that swims in the murky depths of Valeria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. It looks like you've thrown a log onto the maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is, and I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valeria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it has appeared in these parts, so I came a-running from the royal city. Ha! Now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh right. I had returned the boat and was on my way into the inn, when I saw an odd couple head onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out to the New Ansel Path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city, heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Though maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Haha, just so you know, the 2 I saw were a young couple. They might have been 2 lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Aw, don't tell me anymore. Oh brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts, the guild's doom. Not to mention her habits of always wanted to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't you being scared attractive in your own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You'd better watch out because this little kitten bites. Ha ha ha. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But a couple did, in fact, seem to be one with a purpose and a reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure. But it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. A school uniform! It couldn't be! It wasn't the one from the Janus Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha. My niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly the same as the one she wears. I see. This whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her! I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. Wait, so she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the 2 of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep, we'll meet back here in 2 days, is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that that is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Bye-bye! Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. He mentioned something about a fishing guild, too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, Shara explained that they encountered Josette and Roland. Oh, I see. That seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yeah. It looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Alright, things are picking up. Maybe we can finally take that girl down. And the only way to do that is to spend a night at this lovely, lovely beach house. That Lloyd fellow who came here from the Royal City is an odd apple. It seems like if you try to talk to him while he's fishing, he completely tunes you out. He's rather friendly, Jen, if you meet him during the dinner, though. Very nice. Wonder if I should bring my husband here next year? Yeah, okay. Hey, you. Let's talk. Will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we'd better do it now. I don't want to head back to Bose after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. Oh, I didn't turn in that one quest, did I? Alright, real quick, we'll turn in that quest that I did, and then we will get a room. And then we'll fight Jeanette. Next time on... No, I'm joking, I'm gonna do this today. Of course I'm not ending now. There's so much more to do. We have a jellyfish to take care of. I always take out these things, they give us a lot of gems. I'm so happy we have 4 characters now. I'm not happy that Shara missed there, but whatever.
Take that!
Take that! He has a very deep voice.
Piece of cake.
Piece of pie cake. What level is he, by the way? Look at this guy. Level 15. Can I get him better? I have a needler already. No. Spikes, no. Nope. He's a grown man. I don't know, I thought he'd sound more majestic, like the way I've been voicing him. More dramatic. Not more stone cold. I wonder who else is going to be on our team. I think that Agate character will be soon, but other than that, I don't know. I bet Agate is really good in battle. Other than that, who knows? Maybe the sound effects for him aren't perfect. But hey, there's no such thing as a perfect game. Unless it's, oh, Okami. That's my favorite game. My favorite game of all. Alright, are we back? We are back. Please don't be any more side missions. Because if there's side missions, I have to do them. My completionist, the completionist in me, just screams. I love Okami. It's one of the best games in the world. Darn it! I was burglarized, jewel ring was stolen, live on self-block. Fine. Receive payment from the mayor. Yeah. That's very nice. Keep up the good work. Fiddlesticks. Well, let's get a stolen ring back, and then we'll go back. So apparently we're not heading back to Bose after this. Are you the one with the missing ring? Yep. I had a very important ring taken by them. I don't care if it's the army or the Bracer Guild, I just want to see those burglars caught. If these sky bandits are on the loose, I don't think I can live without being in fear every day. Is that all you can tell me? Really? Really? It can't be this person. Is there someone else? Is it you, little girl?
I wonder if my dad will come home soon. My mom looked really upset about something.
Alright, hang on. It's quite valuable to me, so if anyone happens to find it, please let me know. Where am I supposed to find it? There's no leads. That's annoying. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. The Sky Bandits took off with one. Anyone up here? No. More on edge. Shaka being burglarized. Carrie doesn't really care. How about you? Do you have a ring I could borrow? We found the crooks who did this. No, they didn't. They did not find the ring. Oops. Trying to turn the camera. Hey, do you know where a ring is? Rhino had an errand and went to the mayor's residence. Okay. About... more secure, come home safely. Up here, maybe? How about you? Is there a ring in here? You find the ring later. Alrighty. I was gonna say, you gotta give us more info than that. Can you imagine if it was a quest like you have to find like a little sparkly thing on the ground that's hard to see? I want to visit the mayor real quick. Just because someone said that someone is meeting with the mayor, and I just walked by her house. Okay. Hey there. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I mean, it's cool. It's cool info, but we have a ring quest to do that I can do later. Can you imagine hidden quests? I don't even want to. According to Mayor Maybell, the missing airliner appears to be the work of the Sky Bandits. If it's a ransom they're after, that's probably a pretty safe bet to say that my father is still alive. I hope my mother won't be so worried about after hearing this. Situation, effects of the airliner. I found one hidden quest already. Gather little information. Hold on just a little while longer. Yeah, we'll be careful, don't worry. We're careful. I have Olivier with us now. I bet some of the hidden quests are just well hidden. As long as the hidden quests aren't main quests. Because that would be rather annoying. How about you, little girl? Did you find a ring?
Teehee, I can go shopping all by myself now. Aren't you proud of me?
Oh, I saw this already. Oh, she doesn't have enough to buy cabbages yet. It's cool how all the dialogue changes as we progress through the story. It's not like just the characters saying the same things over and over and over again. It's all new, it's all fresh. It's good. Oh, forget it. Nuts to your ring. I'm out of here. We gotta take on the lady, Jeanette. All while avoiding the jellyfish and the tentacle monster. And the clouds! See, he charged at me, so I have to fight him now. Ugh. Oh, I should have attacked the other one first. Oh wait, I can still attack it. Dother 3D, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? This is a very, very fun game you are watching right now. Full of clouds, with spikes in them, and what else? More clouds with spikes in them, and a UFO that's near here. Oh gosh, the cloud's coming for me. The cloud's gonna get me. Oh no. Alright, we have no choice. We gotta use arts on this guy, I assume. Because... Because normal attacks can't hit them that well. You have heard and known Trails for quite a long time. I only know about it because there was an anime movie about it. That's why I'm playing it. Wait, I thought I... Oh... Take that. Joshua didn't even care, he just attacked the cloud. So far from what I've seen, it's a terrific game. This is only the first one.
Nighty-night.
Nighty-night. The first game of many. Or the first game of 6, I believe. There's that jellyfish again. Always fight the jellyfish. And it says it, oh, wisdom. A floating monster. It's funnier to call them jellyfish or UFOs. The OVA sucks. Aww, I kind of liked it. But then again, I like most things. Most things that people would normally not like.
Alright, we're good to go.
We're good to go! We have a lot of HP 2s. HP plus 2. That's good. Anyway, we're gonna stay the night at the inn. We're gonna kick some girl's butt. And it's gonna be fun. Screw the ring. Oh, wait, I can rest at the place? And if I talk, I can also rest at the place. Interesting. Sky OVA did have a good fight scenes. So it was an OVA. Oh. I didn't even know that. I thought it was just a movie that existed. Get a room. Alright then. Please come with me. I'll show you to your room. 4 beds. This is where you'll be staying. I will leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. This is quite the nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it does. It's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do just that. But is it really okay to just take it easy? Rest when you can. That's part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. Alright, let's chill. Chill at the lake. On the dock, on the pier. Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Focus on 3 sections in each arc. Nice. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisherman's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters. And how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. Sky is bracers, Crossbell is police officers. I've never heard of Crossbell before. Urbonia is military students. Very nice. Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Old geezers talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. Ahaha, I'll leave that part to you. You're a young boy, right, Estelle? Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Are we going fishing? Is this a fishing minigame? I can't do anything. Maybe this pier. Hello? I'm on the pier. What the heck, game? Maybe I have to talk to Joshua first. Aren't you going to fish? The pier looks like a nice spot. How about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad you're not so bad yourself, you know. Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if all the fishing practice has paid off. This is the hardest part of the game for me, just getting the fishing cutscene to activate. It's not happening. Do I need a fishing pole? Is that it? Do I need to get on the boat? Trails in Japan is praised for not only its world building, but dialogue. And it's pretty good in English too, so imagine it in Japanese. A rod from the end. The game didn't even tell me that. Wow. It's a good thing you're here, Selene. Otherwise, I would have been lost for ages. Oh, hey, Shara. Shara, should you start drinking again when it's only noon? No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right? Don't worry, this stuff is just like water. Estelle, sometimes we all need to take a breather. I understand your concern for Shara, but you can leave her to me. Actually, Shara's not the only one I'm concerned about. What? Alright. Hey you, give me a rod. Oh, yes, I'd like to ask. God. I've got some good fish today. Do I have to shop for one? Wow, this is the hardest part of the game right now. There's no fishing rods to look at. I talked to them a bunch of times. Is there someone else I need to talk to, maybe? Rest, maybe? Let's rest anyway. 200 gold. Where's where the other guy was fishing? Alright, let's go there. That was my next spot. I'm not just saying that, that really was my next spot to look. Oh my gosh. Guys, I can't find the fishing rods. This game sucks. I'm acting like a person that like criticizes everything in gaming. Maybe upstairs? Thought I saw something. Nope, just talk. Oh, here we go. There are some fishing rods propped up against the rack. I can't grab them. Maybe one of these rooms? Oh, here we go. I wonder what's for dinner today. I'm so excited I can hardly wait. You don't remember having this problem because you are probably very good at this game, and I get stuck at moments like this. I can breeze through like the combat sections of the game. But these sections where I have to like tap a specific thing, yeah, I get lost here easily. This is the problem I had when I had to look for Nile. Check the lake again. I will do that. Oh, look, what? That wasn't there before. Yes, this looks great. That's definitely the best spot. Hee hee. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Oh my gosh, Selene saved my life. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if somebody at the inn has a spare I can borrow. No, you're not allowed to ask. Asking is just... you'll get arrested for that. Wow. We got it. We got it. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over there, and they're free to use without for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? Score! This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it to good use. Please enjoy yourself. So let it be known, I normally hate fishing in video games. The only good fishing I've seen in a game is the Yokai Watch series. Now the fishing in this game is so hard, I had trouble even getting the rod. I think what I was supposed to do is maybe talk to Joshua, come in here, talk to these guys, go back out. Yeah, I don't care. Go back out, do that, talk to this person, or maybe look at the rods up there, maybe? And Okami? Yeah, the fishing's alright in Okami. Yeah, alright, the fishing's pretty good in Okami, but in other games, like Monster Hunter and Animal Crossing, are just frustrating to no end. This looks good, definitely the best spot. Hehe. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Start fishing! Let's see, from this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? I don't know. Sun. I don't care about fishing. Stupid. It's probably fun actually, but I just have had bad experiences with fishing. Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishes. Now what should I do about the bait? How about live bait? Right, let's sit back and relax and see what we come up with. What a beautiful moment. Sweet, I got a bite! Now this is the critical part. How should I bring it up? Reel it in all at once, wait a bit before reeling it in, wait until it gets tired before reeling it in. From what I've learned, it's this one. Alright, let's see what we've got. Reeled in, holy boots. Curse you, holy boots, this victory is yours. Let's see, what should I do now? Change fishing spot, maybe? The shade. There we go. Let's use live bait again. Got a bite. It's a critical part. How should I bring it up? Liberal carp. This one is just my warm-up. Let's see, what should I do now? Oops, I didn't want to change the fishing spot. There's a proper fishing system in the next game. That's good. This will be the last spot. This is just like fishing for beginners. It's all optional. I'll still try it. Slowly, wait until it gets tired. Alright, 2 carps. I am done. That was fun. Oh, the lake's beautiful now. Man, it's already starting to get dark. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Come check this out, Joshua. Look what I got. Look at this boot I got. Huh? Joshua? What's this? The book 100 Days War seemed to have been left on the table. Estelle picks it up. I wonder if Joshua just forgot this. For being so sharp, he can certainly miss things sometimes. I guess I'll just have to take it to him myself. Then again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. Oh boy. I bet Joshua's contemplating stuff. If I know Joshua, he is over at this area. Just thinking to himself all day long. Oh, I was right.
Hey there, laddie.
What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this?
Haha, not much.
How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into battle? No, I've already had my fill. So it sure has been a while since I did though. Oh, that reminds me. Estelle held out a book she found on the table. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, that. I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. Well, what? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down, and while I might not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's most important. Haha, you're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is The Whereabouts of Light good for you? Yes, that's the one I wanted to hear. Alright. Let's hear. Yeah, that distracted him. Jeez. I don't even like harmonica music that much, but god damn. He plays it well. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. 'Cause it was so dang beautiful! So you're still not going to ask about my past, I mean. We promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years has passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day, your father came home with this beat-up kid, some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why do you take him in like that? Well, as I hop down from my pole. It seems like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. And that, like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you've got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield. Now wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely. Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kind of things that I only want, that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you, you know that? It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick in the gut as I was lying in bed. Wounded, I might add. What's wrong with me? Did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all. More than once. Ah ha ha. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's just make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure. That's exactly what I intend to do. Haha, how about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great idea, I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. Supper, that's a good question. Do you guys call it supper or dinner? Oh, I almost forgot. I always called it supper a long time ago, but it changed back to dinner. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. I still held out the book on the table. I'm actually done with it. And at this point, it just ended up being bulk weight, so I wonder what I should do with it. Can I read it? It looks like a pretty difficult book, but I think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand. I call it Abendessen because you're German. Nice. Abendessen. Time for Abendessen, everyone. That sounds a lot better than dinner and supper. A difficult book, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. So, do you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. So we're gonna stab the book and then shoot it. Maybe we can learn some plot, some backstory on the 100 Days War. 100 days! Help a fellow out, I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. Wow, I think I've just reconsidered my opinion on you, Olivier. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Shara. Heh. Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're going to eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're going to make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh great, she's already reached stage 2, rage mode. Don't worry, Shara. Olivier says he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? What, so you can still drink more, can you? Eek! Joshua, how can you just give me to her like that? I can't. I can't! Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know, should I? You're like a little demon, and cute at the same time, too. Hee hee hee. At least the fish are polite here. I guess he'll be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I'd hate to bother the two of them. Great, good idea. So that's the last we've seen of Olivier, probably. Please, Shara, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish, don't pour me another glass. Yeah, he's dead of alcohol poisoning. Oh, this is a beautiful night. I wish there was a day and night cycle to this game. Yeah. Gah. Oh, he's totally plastered. Looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Shara. Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while. And you're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some kind of special training, Shara? It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troop. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asp in them. I might have built up my resistance that way, but who knows? Somehow, I don't think that's the case. That's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, and we wouldn't want to disturb him. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight. And getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it wouldn't be a good idea. A civilian that hits people hard with magic. Don't tell me you got Olivier drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you? Well, of course I did, and he'll thank me in the long run too, after his raging hangover anyway. And so that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around the inn. Don't skirt around the issue, Shara. Quiet you. For the time being, we're going to circle up to the far pier. Understood. Alright then, let's go. Great. We might be in trouble just because Shara got this guy drunk as heck. If I lose this battle, Shara, it's all your fault. Anyway, let's go to the far pier. Anyone here? Yoo-hoo! I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you think they'll really show up? There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is that they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, there's a possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the Sky Bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place like that would be ideal. Up in the tree? In the boat? On the mountain? Next to the pole? In the lake? No. I don't know. Outside? We don't need to head out to the road right now, looking for a place where we can monitor it. In the tree? The tree would be a perfect spot. Or if we can get on that hill there. Maybe the top floor of the inn. That would be a good spot. Wouldn't it? Let's ask this guy about it. Are you going out? If you're going to fish at night, you need an ornament light. Yeah. Let's go out here. Here we go. Here's a good spot. Hey, what's that? There they are. Well, it looks like we're a little early, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this were the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving. Wait for me, Kyle. We're gonna get him this time. We have him cornered. I should have known it'd be them. It looks like they're headed for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. Okay. And the first thing we're going to do is to get noticed immediately, I bet. Because if there's one thing I'm bad at, is stealth missions. I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that. They are quite the clandestine bunch. But there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Dawn. This seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying, too. Hey, Kyle. Don't you think Don's been acting a bit strange recently? It's just not like him, if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing? Well, I admit it was lucrative. Now we've got the army clamping down on us full scale. Not to mention those annoying braces are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return? No matter how I think about it, it seems like Don has gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are too rough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although admittedly, it is a bit colder than liberal. Do you think you can just treat me like a kid and I'm not going to get angry? I like to see you get by without me, what with your crap looking and all, your crap cooking and all, not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Haha, okay. I see your point, and I really am sick of toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyway, I think about what I said before it gets too late to back out. Now getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get. And I like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that. Don't you think he started acting strange about the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. What guy? Who is that guy and he? That's certainly a good question. Huh? What's that over there? What's what? It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for finally showed up. Oh boy. Look at these guys. Well, it looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? Humph, you could have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already, we don't have time for that. Now how about we get down to business? Let's get down to business. Sorry. Have there been any other developments since that last time? Yes, in fact. Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. So seriously? We're going to get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they've figured out where our hideout is? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We receive reports that members of the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into the temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want to do, Shara? Should we just storm in, shoot them all, and let IDEO sort them out? I got a much better idea. A better idea? These two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandits airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we can do if they got away again, so how about we try taking that out first? I see. Taking away their means of escape, right. I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea, too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. We've got to get out onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. Ooh. So we have some mysterious masked people. And Joshua might know them. The plot is thickening. The party took to the road in search of the location of the airship. And... whoa. So they parked in front of the Ambral Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road. So what do you want to do, Shara? Should we subdue them? That's one way to go about things. But there's more than double the number since the last time we encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, there's no match for us. So how about we take them all on at once? Huh, I don't know if that's the best way to go about things. Ooh, he's up. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Keep it down or they're going to hear you. Well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Heh, who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts up and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila! I was ready, good to go. Oh, this guy. This guy. He's a good guy. I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there. That's some serious tenacity. Come on, I cannot let you all enjoy all the fun yourselves, right? I had just come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you. I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy at once. You love everyone in Trails, even General Morgan? Dun 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 dun. He is kind of a softie, though, for Mayor Maybell. You've have to put me to sleep for good if you'd done that, Shara. But anyway, fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subdued them at all and managed to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance that they won't tell you where their hideout is. Well, let's just torture them then. And they might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Or do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Ha! Boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone. Okay. But if you blow in my ear, I'm seriously going to punch your lights out. Well. Oh, here they are. Kyle! Josette! It's good to see you made it back. I didn't think you'd be gone so long. So, talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, but we're nearing an end with our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. So what you're saying is, yep, we'll be getting the ransom money within a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality. We did it! Sweet! Cool it down, guys. It's a little too early to be getting excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Dawn. Alright, everyone. Pack up and let's get out of here. Roger that, roger that, roger that, roger that, roger that, roger that. The temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 15% humidity. There is a south-southwest wind blowing at a speed of 20 Arge. There are no orbital reactions in the surrounding area. It looks like the army isn't patrolling here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship. Aye, sir. Orbital engine activated. Transmission of orbital energy to all sections underway. Orbital floater started. Orbital driver started. Stabilize, all green. Stabilizers, rather. Alright, lift off. Aye, aye, sir. What about us? Oh, I like the light. I like the lightage. And away they go. Did we sneak aboard the ship? Set the drive weight to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure that we can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye, sir. Looks like we'll make it back before morning. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself, but I've got to report to Don first. Huh? Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd. I could have sworn it came from below deck. Maybe it's just a mouse or something. I'll have to clean up the place when I can find some free time. I think I see an Estelle over there. Sneaky, sneaky. Ooh, it's foggy here. Very, very foggy. Oh, I was here before. Ooh. We're in their base. What hijinks will we do in this place, I wonder? Yawn. Boy, am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. We've just got to tough things out a little longer, and then we can say goodbye to this horrible life. With Don as our leader, we can't go wrong. But don't you think Don's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? If Kyle or Josette heard you talking like that, they'd beat you upside the head. But it's just that I'm sure you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry and finish up here and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you'd like. Ah! You're too late. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be a tough battle, I can feel it. Alright, maybe this will be a very easy battle. Yeah, looks like we're taking control of the base. You missed? You missed? How dare you miss, Joshua? Or not Joshua, Olivier. Yeah, for once it's not Joshua that's missing. Tag him again. Strength up. Septith up. And dead.
Oh, are we done already?
Ooh, that was a lot of XP. Whew, it looks like we were able to get here without any trouble. I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked. I guess we all have you to thank this time. But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure we were going to do if we got caught stowing away. Well, even if we were discovered, we just have to take control of the airship. And we wouldn't have had an advantage fighting against this lot in those tight quarters. Superior numbers means nothing without space to maneuver in. Olivier, so you thought that far ahead, taking all of these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years. Are you kidding? I simply thought it would be fun to infiltrate an enemy base. I think we would have been better off if you said nothing at all. Give the poor guy a break. At least we were able to get in here without incident. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in the Nebel Valley. The Nebel Valley? Like the one on the border of Beauce and Roland? Well, that explains why it's so misty outside. This is definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height, which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. It looks like your guess was right, Shara. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help much in getting in here. But anyhow, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We need to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. Hey Ty, how are you? Welcome. And of course your father Cassius too. Right, understood. Just in time, we're gonna infiltrate this place, we're gonna take control of it, and we're gonna rule the world. Oh man. I'm not gonna be streaming for too much longer, by the way. I've been streaming a lot. Uh-oh. There's a monster there. Let's see how tough this creature is. Oh, there's a lot here. How tough are they? Darn. Why there have to be so many? He said. No, we'll use an art for the no. Crap. Hurricane. Darn it. The chapter should be over soon. Nice. What do you think? Should we play until the chapter's over? Yeah, I suppose we should. Owl. Scary noise that gun makes. Can we hit all of them? No. Yeah. Ouch. Tet missed. Alright, Owl, what are you gonna do? Okay. Yeah, attack normally. No, attack the owl. Oh, the rats are really fast. And even this battle music is really good. Ha! Whew. Alright, one more owl. Durr. Darn it. One more. What are these called? Elder Owl. Good stuff. Good stuff, my dude.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ooh, they're gonna level up soon. Juicy bone. Delicious. Hey, a chest. Oh, I can't open it. That means there's literally no point in those rooms. No point in this room either. How about this one? Hey, here's a chest. Scorpion. Is that like... Let's see what type of thing that is. Lucky thing. Monster guide. Is it armor? Healing? Nope. Quartz. Items. This stuff, that stuff. It has to be a weapon then. It's gotta be a weapon. Dual razors? Nope. Oh, I can put the holy boots on, but I'm not going to. There we go. Charizard is more powerful now. Let's check the chest again. The chest is already empty, you double dipper. Wow. I kind of love that. No, I very love that. All chests have their own special dialogue. Everyone. At least I hope it's everyone. Here we go, ready? EP charge. The chest is empty. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit. This has to be... oh, I can put something in here. Death Blow 2. Action 1. How about Petrify? And... Impede, maybe? Well, I like HP too, so... Forget about it. There's the EP charge. Orbital-filled energy capsule, so it recovers EP. That's cool. Just in case we run low on the magics. Is this the way we have to go? This is a big place. Okay, it's not a big place, but there's still things to do. Hey, there's another one. Jeweled ring. Isn't that the ring we need? This chest is empty. How tragic. Let's see. Where is ring? Jeweled ring. Let's steal it. Ha 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 ha. Wah ha 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 ha. Okay. We shall go this way. There's a fancy door there. There's a normal door here. Oops. Hold on a second. I can hear someone talking on the other side of the door. It sounds like some of the grunts. Let's take care of them before we move on so there are no surprises behind us later. Okay. The voices of some men can be heard. It sounds like some of the grunts. Shall we rush in the room? Not yet. Hey guys. Huh? Oh, you guys new around here? Like in your freaking dreams. Are these guys for real? But you're not new here, then who are you? Wait, are you supposed to be intruders? Bingo! We're with the Bracer Guild. I think it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that! We won't give up without a fight. Oh, they're closed into each other. Wow, that one just made a beeline for Olivier. What a rude guy. Ha ha ha, this is gonna be fun. Alright, these guys, they have a lot of HP. Let's heal this guy first. Alright, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Oh, this might be bad actually. Okay, it's not too bad. Great. Oh, why did they do so much? Poison now. Great. No, there's no... Well, I can do this. I guess. That wasn't too bad. Art. You have a lot of arts to do. Quick draw. That's kind of a lot of damage. Latier! Alright, let's see how bad this goes. Oh, I can do something else. Cool! Dual strike. No. Flicker. I can only hit one of them. That sucks. Poo-poo works fine, though. I guess, which one's the weakest? Might as well take out one while we can. There we go. Oh, Sherazard's gonna die. Shara's gonna be... Yep, goodbye.
Can't be.
Boy. Gotta do this again, even though it doesn't do much, apparently. Ugh, this is like nothing. No damage. Let's heal Estelle. Oh, there's so many people here. I don't like it. Whoops. Can we attack more? Yes, here we go. There we go.
Ow!
I wonder how old these people are. and they're attacking a 16-year-old girl. How do you feel? Let's revive Sherazard.
We're good to go.
Yes, Estelle's defense is very good this battle. Uh-oh. Let's heal Sherazard while we're at it. We can heal both of them. Two. And now... No, we're not gonna move. We're gonna... I guess airstrike them? This one. Let's use... No. Let's use another craft on them. Good ol' hurricane. Alright, we're doing good. Can I attack this one? Yes, I can. Get out of here. Don't attack her. Leave her alone. There we go, attack him. I guess a quick draw again? Yes, we can still hit both of them. One is gone. End it, Sherazard! It's a good game. There's a good story.
Oh, are we done already?
Yay! Level up! Alright, now where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there are going to be some serious consequences involving a whip! To do what you want with us. We're not going to talk. Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle. Sure. Can't say I didn't warn you guys. Ah! Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yikes! They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Now where are your leaders? Kyle and Josette, right? Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? I guess there's one thing left to do. Ugh. Holy straggers. Shera's as unforgiving as ever. This? No, I've been far more unforgiving. Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Shera. And my wit will be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. It looks like the hostages are being held down below. Let's hurry. Thought the game froze for a second, but we're good. Oh, what is this horrible thing? Plant monster? Oh, and there's a bunch of other little things too. Oh boy. Well, let's take them all down, one by one. What are these things called? Mad Tree. Plant monster from the mountains. Slows prey's movements with mud, weak against fire. Well, we know what that means. Fire! His spells are a lot weaker, I think. Or maybe the bird was just, like, extremely weak against fire. Oh, Joshua, why? Why do you hate hitting things? You can hit this thing. What's it called? Gold rat. Ooh. Got that? It's a golden rat. Ouch! Boom. Goodbye. Stupid plant.
Alright, we're good to go.
Level up!
Lots of corridors in this place. This must be an annoying place to just walk around. Let's battle this guy too. Just to get another level up. From good ol' Estelle.
Ha!
That's what I like to see. You can use your good ol' Firebolt. Yes. Yes. You can attack normally, actually. Can you? Yeah, you can. Darn it. Okay. Can Shara take out this thing? Yes.
Seems you came up short.
Alright. Joshua learned Taunt. That's gotta be good. I can taunt the other monsters and tick them off. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built, and it seems pretty ancient. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. So it doesn't seem that strange to me that something like this was still around. The Great Collapse? The collapse of the ancient Sumerian civilization, which existed more than 1,200 years ago. It said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them all out. Oh, you mean like Professor Alba said before. I'll tell you what, though. For being a place this hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention, there are all sorts of monsters lurking around in here, too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. No. Shara. Just what kind of men are you hanging out with? Just one boy and one smooth talker. There's another rat. I don't really need to fight any more monsters. Strega R. The chest has nothing left to offer you. Darn. Boots. She has the boots on already, so Joshua can have them. There we go. Goodbye, gold rat. Nothing in here. Oh, we have three rooms here. Do they all lead to hallways? Not this one. Oh wait, what's this? What's this? I'm guessing it's an orbital vacuum. It looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting. Huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. Black notebook. A notebook? Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. But what's something like this doing inside of a vacuum? It's probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Yeah, good idea. What could this mean? What's going on? There we go. Bear assault. Ooh. The chest is empty. Because you emptied it. Funny how that works, no? It is funny how that works. What did I get? Weapon? Yep, I got a weapon. Weapon for this fellow. This feller. Alright, strength is up. Nah, I'm not gonna put the holy boots on him. Holy boots. There's a hole in them. Oh boy. Let us have it. Thought I could be sneaky and sneak around him. Not today. Well, let's see how tough this new gun is.
Ha!
Take that.
Ooh, I like that. Mad splash. Oh, he moves fast. Critical hit. At least we can take him out easily.
Take that.
Bang. I think we,
99.
we paralyzed him. Any more plant monsters? Can we sneak around him? Good. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm good. Don't worry. There's a rat here. This is the cave that never ends. And it goes on and on, my friends. That seems like the wrong way. Never mind. Yeah, we're good. Voices of men. Darn it! This is a lot. Who are you guys supposed to be? Racers? How do you get in here? It looks like the hostages are being held in the room just beyond here. I think it's time you surrendered quietly or else. Don't kid yourself. Let's get him! Oh boy. Oh, that one goes first. That's right, strength up. Let's see that strength being put to use. On these guys. Alright, that wasn't that strengthy. Quick draw. Yeah, this is good. The end is not too far away. Ooh, this is exciting. Exciting stuff. I can't wait. Taunt. Focuses enemy attention on self. Oh, this is good. Yeah. Delayed. That guy's frozen. Ow! Oh! And now... Okay, that'll do. Yes! This is going by a lot better than the last game. The last match with these things. These guys, rather. Alright, that's not gonna work, so let's just attack normally. Whoops! That was stupid. Oh, they're attacking him now. You cheap fudgers. Miss? Why'd you miss? Don't do that. He's not gonna miss. He's a professional. I'm pretty sure, yeah, she can't reach that far. Can we heal? I can't even reach that guy. Possibly Olivier might die. If he does, to all the people that like him, I apologize. That guy's still frozen. Flicker. Yeah, there we go. Leave him alone! Firebolt! Yes! Then there's this poor sap. We'll just have him just walk. It's not gonna do anything, but whatever.
Seems you came up.
Poor guy. Joshua saves his lover. Yes, he does. Somehow. Well, what's going on out there? It seems a bit loud for just an internal squabble. Is everyone alright? We're with the Bracer Guild, and we've come to rescue you. Seriously, we're saved? We've taken care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. Really? We've been saved? I'm Grant, the captain of the airliner Linde. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way... doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who was on the Linde, including crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cassius Bright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Well, there was one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City. And he did seem to have such a name, if I remember correctly. What? But his name was on the passenger list. Well, he got off right before we departed, so there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in Roland, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route, and things were left as they were. So that's what happened, huh? I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered. Ha ha ha, how ironic. Now wait a minute, then just what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay. You're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everybody. We are now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here. Good luck! If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. Yeah! We'll save everyone. This was the first time that you've ridden on an airliner. Yeah, sorry. You can get home to Zeus. You've been saved. Are you guys brazers? Yes, we are. We're gonna arrest the nice guards. Thank you. Yeah, I talked to you already. Darn it! I'm trying to move. I wonder what's going on with your store right now. Thanks for saving us. No one's sick or injured. That's good. Get the stuff back. I'll try. Travels. Considered. Yeah, we got in here somehow. I want to talk to this guy, though. Again, for sure. Thanks for saving us. Alright. Maybe this guy? Whoops. Alright, Sky Bandit leaders are next. Let's heal. Let's heal Olivier. Let's heal Sherazard. And let's heal Joshua. These guys are dead. Well, they're not dead, but you know what I mean. Let's get 'em! Let's go, guys! There's one hidden thing over here. There's a rock wall at the end of the passage. Is this a dead end? No, it looks like there's something here. Should we try pushing on it? Oh. I see now. This was a secret door? That's quite a neat little trick there. I wouldn't expect anything less from a secret fort. This looks like it's a corner of the Nebel Valley. Shara, shouldn't we help the hostages escape first? No, we need to take out the Sky Bandit boss first. If we're attacked while attempting to escape, then there's no way we'll be able to protect that many people. Oh, that's true. Well then, how about we get back in there and have a face-to-face chat with the gentleman running this fine operation? Yeah! And yes, I will definitely save. Right now. Not remember. I know how to save, don't worry. Wow, it's been a while since I saved. That would have been bad. Familiar voice can be heard. Is this? Yep, it looks like the Sky Bandit boss room. Not yet. What's in this room first? Aha! Reviving Balm. The treasure chest is offended that you have returned. Was the first time not good enough for you? No, it was not. Okay, now I'm going to save. Come on, you can do it. There you go. So that's done. Bwahaha! So the Queen's gonna pay out the ransom, is he? Now we can finally say goodbye to this meager living. Don't get careless, bro. We haven't got the money in hand yet. Yeah, and we'll need to decide on a plan on how to let the hostages go. Let the hostages go? Now hold on a minute. Why do we have to bother with that? But... He has red eyes. I bet he's possessed by something. Once we get our Mira, we'll just kill them all and be done with it. We've no need to keep them alive. Leave them alive. The Don? You're joking, right? They know exactly what we look like, remember? Even if we left Liberal for good, we could still be tracked, right? But there are old people and kids among them. Do you really intend to kill them all? I swear, no matter how old you get, you never grow up. This isn't playtime, get it? But I'm sorry to say this, bro, but I'm against killing the hostages too. Idios will never forgive us if we do that, and I don't want to get our home back with Mira stained in the blood of innocent people. Kyle, since when did you become the boss around here? Huh? I think it's about time you learned your place. Ow. Gah! Kyle! Wahahaha, who cares about our old home? With this kind of Mira coming in, what could you possibly want with our old worthless land? Look at that face. Ha, we're gonna go blow all this cash somewhere near the southern resort and enjoy the good life for a while. What did you say? And once we run out of Mira, we'll just hijack another airship. This is going to be the future of the Kapua Sky Bandits. Wahahahahaha! Don, what happened to you? What in Adios' name has happened to you? Sorry to interrupt, but could you have your little family feud later? You again? Bracers, but why are you here? How could you say something so heartless, especially after you gave us a lift here in your own airship? Impossible! What are you talking about? It can't be. You had your airship sitting in front of the Emerald Tower, right? We just slipped in while you weren't looking and hid in the cargo hull. In other words, we stole a ride from a bandit. Ha! Take that! For a dimwit, you've really outdone yourself this time. Who are you calling a dimwit? You two-faced tomboy. What did you just call me? You bimbo, airhead brute. Just try and say it again. Alright. Enough of the bickering between you two. We've liberated the hostages and defeated the other members of your group, so it looks like all that's left is you three. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. So it would be best not to resist. Man, crap. Kyle, Josette, what is the meaning of this? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Don. Wahaha, that's okay. I'll forgive you just this once. Once I kill them, that'll be that. What? Wahaha, what a bunch of fools you are. To think with that pitiful number of people that you could ever capture Don Kapua. Ooh, that's a big gun. Ah! Look how effortlessly he handles that orbital cannon. Kyle, Josette, it's time to hunt some game. And I like my sport bloody! Oh boy. This is gonna be a tough one, I can feel it. Alright, got a bomb out. Let's use an art. Quick draw. Hey, Jeanette's almost dead. Can we do anything with this? No. You know what? We're going all in. We're going all in. We're taking out this guy. This is what I've been saving up for this whole time. Oh. He has a lot of HP, doesn't he? Hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. We have a choice. How about morale? Let's do that.
Come on.
There we go. That's gonna help. And now for another craft. Actually, let's attack normally. I want to get Shara's CP a little bit higher. There we go. Boom! Bomb toss. Ow! Petrify breath. Uh-oh. Don't petrify me. Okay, I think we're good. Oh boy, these are fast people. Can he do this craft? No, he can't do crafts now. Darn it. He can still attack normally. Art. I haven't seen his big craft yet. Ooh, he can attack 2 people.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
Oh boy. Ha 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 ha. Later. Yes. Later.
That's it for me.
There we go. Oh wow. She took like a cannon blast, like point blank range. Oh, he's fast too. Alright, we gotta take this guy out. Strength buff got some good value. Uh-huh. I'm glad I did that.
Here I
Woohoo! Hooty hoo. And now for another one.
go. Someone's been naughty.
And now he gets whipped to death. You're out of here.
Oh, are we done already?
Woohoo! Those guys, these guys are tough. So this is the strength of a bracer, huh? Crap, how can I lose to this girl? And that's how it's done. Have you learned your lesson yet? Now that this has been settled, I'm going to ask that you surrender nicely. Any more trouble out of you, and well, you'll know what'll happen, right? Charizard stroked her whip and smiled at Josette. Why Josette? Yikes, no, anything but that. Why me? Why do I have to go down like this? Ow, what's going on? His eyes are normal. See, he was possessed by something. I hurt all over. And when did I get an orbital cannon? What the heck? Bro? Don? Oh, Josette! Are you back from Roland already? If you're back this quickly, then I guess things didn't work out, huh? Eh? Ha ha ha, don't try and cover it up. If you've had enough, then how about leaving the breadwinning to us men? We probably won't be able to earn a whole lot, but be patient. Don, what are you talking about? Did you hit your head, bro? Josette came back from Roland like forever ago. I went to pick her up right after we attacked the airliner. What? Attacked an airliner? What's all this crazy talk? We'd never do something like that. What is this guy talking about? I don't think he's trying to cover his butt. I think he really doesn't know. Come to think about it, who are these strangers? Don't tell me they're new recruits. Sorry to bust your bubble, but we're not. We're with the Bracer Guild. Huh? What are a bunch of bracers doing up here? This guy's completely lost his marbles. Ha ha ha, what an interesting turn of events. Whether you've forgotten or not, you're still under arrest. You're charged with hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, demanding a ransom, and other such offenses. Hijacking an airliner, hostage-taking, and demanding a ransom? Kyle, Josette, tell me this is some kind of a joke. Don, I think that's my line. But thanks to you, bro, we've gotten a chance to escape. Oh, boy. Ah! Oh, hell, not again. Hey, Kyle, we'll talk about this later. Let's just focus on getting out of here. I'm never going to get the smell of this out of my hair. Let's hurry and get out of this room. Which way did they go? They went up. They're going to try to escape in their airship. Ah! After tracking them this far, we can't let them get away. We've got to catch them. Right. Understood. I made it out alive. Oh, what a tragedy this has become. My delicate nasal cavity. Hey, Olivier. You better hurry or we're going to leave you behind. Ah, wait for me. Alright, to the top. That's not the top, that's that way. Oh, man. That was a good fight. I enjoyed that. But now we have a long road to go to. Get to the top of the canyon and then the chapter will be over. Oh, come on. You're not getting past us. You guys are back for more after taking a righteous beating like that? Now that's what I call tough. Huh, if you don't want to move, then we'll just going to force our way through. So more battles after a boss battle. That's a little cruel. Just a little bit. These bandits are not nice bandits. I gotta use the healing. Oh my gosh, and they hit hard. This isn't fair. Not even close. Excuse me. Sherazard, I guess just use your magics. You do what you do best. Oh, I can't have you do what you do best. Petrify Breath, maybe? No. We'll try Aqua Bleed. Alright. Good. Firebolt. And HP heal. That was good, I guess. Let's attack this guy normally. And is there an art? No. Alright. 3 more. And they're all going for this guy. Okay, this one's going for Shara. Watcha! Can I use a craft? Yes, I can. Let's go! Still doesn't do a lot of damage. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Good, good, good. Leave Shara alone. These guys, they're terrible. Attacking a defenseless lady like that?
Take that.
Well, she's not defenseless in the slightest, but still. Rude. That's what you get.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, let's heal Shara now. And then we'll heal everyone. Oops. There we go. Let's go, guys. Let's finish this game. Well, not game. Let's finish this chapter once and for all. Go away, flower. Too many flowers in this game. Oh, gosh. No! Why? Who even? I would fight these flowers, but I just want the chapter to be over for now. I have a lot of things to do after this, and I streamed this a lot longer than I was planning to. This game is lucky that it's good. It's an amazing game, otherwise. Sorry. Get back for more, huh? What will you learn? What are you trying to do? About your leaders? I don't care. I'm so done with these bandits. We have no idea. Oh, we can't even do that. So blur, I guess. No, we'll just attack one. The last fight, or second to last. So, possibly 3 normal fights after a boss fight. Minus 3 points from this game. This game still has a huge score with me, but still. Like, give us a break. No time to heal, no time to live. Quick draw. 2 out of 10. Worst game ever. I would rather play... What's a bad game? I'd rather play that game, whatever it is. Who is weak? Yeah, this guy. I can't name drop any, like, really bad games, so I'll think about it.
Ow!
Oh, thank goodness. Good thing that was a miss. You can just attack him normally now. You two, you'll attack normally. Oh boy. That's okay, you can miss. That's why we brought you. Good thing Joshua has a lot of defense. Alright, this is it. This is the final bandit. Dead.
Seems you came up short.
I know they're not actually dead, but I wish they were. Oh, come on with these plants. What is it doing? Sneak around, sneak around. No, it's a room. It's a bad room. Okay, good. That one decided to go against the wall first. I think this way. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Yep. Buy some time. Trying to shield your masters to the bitter end, huh? Though it's a ridiculous thing to do. Your spirit is admirable. Then I wonder if beating them into the ground might be a way to honor their sacrifice. Let's take them down. You believe. I'm glad someone believes in me. Just wish Joshua had more. Alright, attack that guy. Yeah. Oh, strength up. Miss. Good. Alright, Joshua can do some real damage now. Ow! How dare you hit a little girl? A little girl with an awesome pole. I keep choosing the wrong things. Siphon whip. And then this guy has his good old quick draw. It's good for crowd control. It's too bad I can't, like, move and then attack at the same time. This game's not letting me do that. 241, 260. Let's attack this guy. Yeah. Ugh. Critical hit. There we go. Attack the weakest people, or the people with the less defense, rather. Yes, it's working. Yes. You attack. Guess this guy's closer. Yay, he's paralyzed. We got this. Moving doesn't take up a lot of time. Okay. Let's practice. We will move here. It's way down there. I guess it doesn't. I guess it works like most of the time. It's not that time.
Are you done already?
Alright. Final level up of the day. One more golden rat thing. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. No one likes you. There we go. Hey, captured. Huh? Noticeable later. That's good. What's this? How'd the army find out about this place? That liar. Things weren't supposed to go down like this. Hey, get your dirty mitts off of me. Hey, what's going on here? So, those are the ringleaders of the Sky Bandits. I'm surprised they're such a thing. I'm surprised they're such a young woman, too. How about you shut your yap and start taking some good pictures? What are the chances of getting another scoop like this? Cheese! So how about it, Niall? Is this enough to help you write a decent article? You bet it is. I'm really grateful that you took us along. Oh, and would you mind if we took a picture of you while we're at it? What do you think, General Morgan? Do as you like. This plan was successful thanks to your genius. In all honesty, this is truly something to boast about. No, this was just the result of the accuracy of the Intelligence Division's analysis. And thanks to the cooperation of those of you standing over there. What? Ha ha ha. What are you guys? I mean, how the heck? What's going on exactly? It's you kids again. Hey look, it's Estelle and Joshua. But Bracers, why are you here? Just for the record, I'll tell you. We infiltrated this place one step ahead of you. Again. And the entire hideout has been subdued. We chased the fleeing Sky Bandit leaders up this way. But I never would have guessed that the Royal Army's patrol ships would be waiting. Grr, once again you've overstepped your bounds. With all due respect, General, it was because of them that our military strike saw this level of success. Therefore, shouldn't we in turn recognize their achievements? Do as you wish. I'll leave the rest up to your discretion. I'll return to the ship and see what information I can get out of these Sky Bandits. Very well, General. That old man's as stubborn as ever. He's not a bad person. He just lacks a little flexibility. That aside, where are the other Sky Bandits and the hostages? The other lackey should be just lying all over the place unconscious. As for the hostages, we have them waiting in the same room they were imprisoned in. I see. You have done this nation a great service. Please leave the transportation of the hostages and cargo to us. Let's move, Captain Amalthea. Yes, Colonel. Captain Amalthea. Ah, wait for me, Colonel. I'd really like to interview you kids, but this time the Colonel is top priority. But if we have another opportunity, I like doing one with you, too.
See you later, Estelle, Joshua.
Bye. You crazy camera people. My. You had your whole shining moment uprooted and stolen just like that. You got that right. Don't let it bother you, Estelle. The Bracer's role has always been that of an unsung hero, so there's no real reason for us to stand out. That sounds about right, yeah. Dad always made a point of staying in the background, too. Really? I never noticed. Ah! Where is Dad? I guess that's the one problem we've still got to figure out. Where is Dad now? What is he doing? And why hasn't he tried to contact us? It looks like there's nothing else left for us to do here. In the meantime, let's get back to Bose and report what happened with the incident. We'll try and figure out what to do about your dad after that. Welcome back. I really appreciate all your hard work. It appears that my impression about you was right. I knew that you would come through and bring closure to this incident. Yeah, but the army took off with all the glory. So I don't know if we could exactly say we solved the case. No, that's not true. If you hadn't been there, I don't know if the army's raid would have been so successful. Backed into a corner as they were, the Sky Bandits may very well have harmed the hostages. Agreed, everything worked out because you infiltrated their hideout and took them out ahead of time. You should be proud of what you've done.
You really think so? Tee-hee.
It's true that the hostages were freed and the Sky Bandits arrested, but it's a bit vexing to know that there are still some unanswered questions left. The men who appeared at the Valeria Lakeshore, and the mystifying attitude of the leader of the Sky Bandits. I think we should consider that there's a lot behind this incident that we don't know about. Well, I guess we have to leave that part up to the Royal Army to figure out. With all the culprits being detained by them, there's really not much left we can do. Anyway, you should just be glad that all the hostages came back safe. Thanks to the news about the arrest of the Sky Bandits, things are returning to normal here in town. As a token of my thanks, I've added a bit of a bonus in your reward. Really? Are you okay with that? Haha, of course I am. I like to thank you too, Olivier. Ha! I just hope that my work was worth the price of that Grand Chardonnay. Yes, in fact, there was change to spare. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if anything else comes up, I'd greatly appreciate your help again. Good day.
Bye-bye.
Wow, nice that someone appreciates us. I'm sure glad if the incident had gone on any longer, it would have caused much more confusion. It's probably only natural that the mayor is as happy as she is.
Now I'm starting to feel all giddy inside.
I don't think a bracer should be any more happy than knowing her work helped out a bunch of other people. Huh, if you say so. But I think it's safe to say you're no longer greenhorns. Honestly, the two of you really surprised me this time.
Tee-hee, you think so?
At any rate, please accept your assessment and pay for clearing up the incident. Yeah. 8,000 Mira and 10 BP. Here's the pay the mayor was talking about. It's a very nice sum. And this is from me. A recommendation. Is this a recommendation from the Bose branch? Is it alright to give this to us so soon? Of course. It would be downright rude of me not to recommend you after resolving such a big incident. Please accept it. Thank you, Legrand. We'll work hard so that we don't bring any embarrassment on this recommendation. Haha, great work, you two. I'm sure your father would be extremely pleased if he heard the news. Sure. You're probably right. I wonder what on earth Cassius could be doing right now. Not contacting the guild is one thing, but not contacting his family is a completely different matter. Yeah, it's definitely not like him. After he suddenly disembarked from the airliner in Bose, I wonder where he could have gone. Excuse me, please. Chapter's not over yet. Got more craziness coming up. Aren't you that receptionist from the landing port? What's the matter? You see, we recovered some of the cargo stolen by the Sky Bandits, and among some of the pieces were a number of parcels addressed to the Bracer Guild. so I'm here to deliver one of them today. I appreciate you doing that. But wait a minute. Why is there something addressed to this branch when the airliner left Bose to begin with? It's actually addressed to the Roland branch. But aren't Cassie Sprite's family members here? It's to us. What? That's us, but... Oh, perfect. We contacted the Roland branch and they said you had come here. Here you are. This is the parcel. This letter? Yep, it's in Dad's handwriting. It's addressed to Joshua and I at the Roland branch. It seems as if he just scribbled it out before he got off the airliner. I guess Dad did intend on getting in contact with us after all. Oh. Well, that is good to hear. So that parcel is from your dad too? No. This one looks like it was sent to my dad by someone else. Huh? That's odd. Yeah, the sender hasn't written their name anywhere. Oh, my business here is done, so I'll be on my way. Okay, bye. No, not done yet. Oh, and one other thing. Good job in helping arrest those Sky Bandits. You bracers sure do excellent work. Yes, we did. We are the best. And to think that a clue about your father would be mixed in with the airliner's cargo. Feel free to use the lounge upstairs to read his letter if you'd like. Thanks, Legrand. Well then, let's look at the content, shall we? I think things are about to get even crazier. Do you mind telling me what you're still doing here? It's just plain and simple curiosity, that's all. Why did your father disembark the airliner prior to its departure? Were I forced to wait around for an answer, the question would stick in my mind, so I'd never be able to sleep at night. And you're telling me this because... Oh, how heartless and cruel can you be to a companion who has traveled alongside you? And just who is it you have to thank for being able to infiltrate the Sky Bandits' hideout, I wonder? Alright, already. You can be a rather obnoxious fellow. I hope you know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. However, depending on the content, we may have to ask you to leave, okay? Of course I understand. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Dear Estelle and Joshua, I'm sure you're probably finished with the jobs I left for you, right? I'm also sure that there are many things you'll have trouble with in the beginning, but take each one step at a time. I know you both can succeed. Anyway, it turns out that I've had a little trouble with my own work, and unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make it home for quite some time. Please, don't expect my return until after the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm really sorry that things turned out like they did, but you should be grown up enough not to be lonely while I'm away. So until I get back, I leave it up to the both of you to decide how you want to live. You're free to continue working in Roland, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Your 16th year is a vintage time in your life, so make sure not to waste it. Please give my regards to Scheherazade and Aina. Cassie Sprite. That seems like the type of letter your father would write. It touches lightly on things, but it's full of consideration toward the both of you. Yeah, it looks that way. The Queen's birthday celebration, is it? From what I've heard, that's still a ways off. Yep, it's about 2 or 3 months away, which means that this would be perfect time to take a small trip. I really wonder where your father is and what he's up to. Forget about that, and let's focus on what's in the package. With an unknown sender, there's bound to be something interesting inside. To be honest, I'm pretty curious myself. But we shouldn't be opening things addressed to my dad. Why don't you think of it this way? It was a package delivered by an unknown sender about the time your father disappeared. The two might be related, you know. That's true. Olivier, don't coax Estelle into doing something to satisfy your own curiosity. Actually though, Olivier does have a good point. Instead of leaving it until our dad comes home, it might be worth looking into. Okay, let's check it out. Estelle opened the parcel from the unknown sender. A bowl. Inside was a shiny black hemispherical device. Also enclosed was a single memo with the item. What is this supposed to be? It's an ornament, although I'm not sure what it's used for. Let's see what the memo says. I I was able to secure the item the aforesaid group was carrying, so please take care of it. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis of it when you find an opportunity. K. That's it? Yep, looks like the sender didn't write anything else. Shara, do you have any idea who K or Professor R might be? I hate to say this, but I don't have a clue for either. Your father's pretty well known, so there's a possibility these people could be foreigners too. If this is the only thing we've got to go on, then honestly, I'm about ready to throw in the towel. What the heck is this black ornament anyway? From the shape alone, it doesn't look like anything intended for general use, although it feels a little similar to a battle ornament. Even so, it's still quite different. A normal battle ornament has slots in which to install quartz, but this one has none. Maybe this one is an artifact. An artifact? Precisely. An artifact is an ornament created by an ancient civilization. Artifacts are the models for all ornament produced today. They're still occasionally discovered in ruins, and for the most part, the Septian Church has custody over them. There's a type of antique, so to speak. But this one doesn't appear to be that old. It looks to me like it was made recently. You're right about that. However, this one seems like a black market item. Oh boy, so many questions. Jeez, now look at what's happened because of my good-for-nothing dad. Doesn't he know that we're all worried about him? Estelle? Now he's getting some sketchy item from an unknown sender. What in the world has my dad gotten into this time? Estelle? You know, Estelle, I've been thinking, how about we continue our journey? Sounds good. Huh? Joshua? That's what my dad wrote in his letter, right? He said, or you're free to pursue qualifying as a senior bracer. Yeah, he did say that, but we've already managed to get recommendations from Roland and Bose, right? All that's left are Ruan, Zeiss, and Grancel. Only those three. If we do jobs as we travel around to these other regions, we just might hear something about where Dad is or what he's doing. I think we're just worrying ourselves for nothing, considering Dad's skills. And there's also the possibility that he may have even traveled aboard. But I think getting off our own duffs is a lot better than just sitting around and waiting. And we just might be able to find this Professor R, too. Joshua? What? You're a genius! Estelle, what are you talking about? This is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or maybe even 10. Sometimes I hate you for being so smart. So, should I consider that a yes? Oh, is it ever? Yes, yes, triple yes! Training to be senior bracers as we travel around Liberal, and exposing what that no-good middle-aged man has been doing in the process? I think you're somehow missing the point. Ha ha ha, looks like she's back to her old self. Haha, I guess it's settled then. And now, we're at the port. I know, this is super exciting. Well, take care. Now the excitement is leaving. I'm going to head back to Roland now. That said, I'm still a little worried about you two. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? We're shooing her away? We'll be fine. The whole reason we're going on this trip is to become senior bracers. It wouldn't be training anymore if you came with us. And if you didn't go back, the Roland branch would have a hard time managing things. Don't worry about us. We'll figure out a way to get things done. Well, if you insist. It's pretty rare for someone your age to be aiming for senior bracer status, so don't overdo it. And if you run into any trouble, contact the Roland branch, you got it? I'll come running no matter where you are. Sure, thanks, Shara. And the same goes for you. Don't get yourself too liquored up. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Ha ha ha. Alright, I'll watch the number of drinks. Ha, never fear, dear children. You can count on me to protect fair Shara. He's leaving too? Gah! And why are you headed to Roland? Not to mention with Shara. That's because I've tasted all there is to taste of the local dishes here in Bose. And I thought it was about time I turned my attention towards another region. As for Roland's cuisine, I've heard the produce is to die for, so that's what I'm looking forward to next. That's pretty much it. He says he wants me to introduce him to a nice restaurant and some loving vegetables, or some nonsense. Since he's so persistent, I only agreed to him coming along under the condition that he go drinking with me at the bar. We'll never see him alive again. Olivier, I really hope you understand what you've promised her. Huh, I could die for the likes of fine women and food. Part of me longs to be by your side as you continue your journey, Joshua. But after many agonizing hours of consideration, I've decided to accompany fair Scheherazade instead. I think I'll be better off with you, a safe distance away from me. I'll have fun, but I'm warning you, don't you dare make any trouble in Roland, you hear me? And here's another piece of advice. When Cher's at the bar, watch out. That's when the gloves come off. I'm seriously not joking when I say you should beware. How dare you speak to your mentor like that, Estelle? And besides, Anna's coming along too. Yeah, and she's even worse than you. The gloves come off, huh? Is that, perchance, what you and Estelle were talking about before? Yes, Estelle said it was best, though. It was nice knowing you. Yes, it was a pleasure. Eh? The Roland-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Well, Ollie boy, it looks like it's time for us to leave. Come on now, we'd better hurry and get on. Shara, wait, can't we talk this over? I'd really appreciate it if I just had a little more time to think things through. Surely you're not getting cold feet already. If you consider yourself a man, then quit acting like a ninny! Eek! And that's the end we see of Olivier. Rest in peace. See you later, Shara. Give our regards to everyone in Roland. Have a wonderful trip, you two. Oh, we'll definitely see them again. Probably for, like, the last battle or something. Or maybe even sooner. But I'm ready to meet some new people. Maybe that Agate will join us. Or someone else, who knows? Who knows what's out there in the great beyond? Chapter 1, Disappearance of the Linde. End. This was a crazy chapter. Let's save it twice. Let's see what this is all about. Agate Krosner, the absolute boy. Can't wait. And that's about the gist of the Sky Bandit incident that occurred in Northern Liberal. And to think that the bankrupt Capua family drifted all the way down here. You might be contacted by Liberal regarding the incident, so deal with it as you see fit. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't able to meet him in the end. It seems like something else must have come up. Also, the connection with the Sky Bandit incident is still unknown, but it's clear that another power is at work here. Alright, let's see this cutscene. The next time we have a chance to save, we'll choose it. Hello. No, it's not like that at all. I've also been acquainted with an interesting bunch. The food's great, and there are babes everywhere. This is unquestionably my kind of country. Maybe I'll just take up permanent residence here while I'm at it. Alright, there's no need to throw a fit. Anyway, see what you can find out. Just don't get caught looking into things by the Chancellor. I'll contact you again, my dear friend. Who's that? Haha, I love messing with that guy. He's just so stuffy and uptight that I can't help myself. A portable phone, huh? Well, aren't you carrying around quite the nifty gadget? Shara? And the fact that you're carrying around an ornament that even the Zeiss Central family couldn't create, well... How about you tell me who you really are? Come on, Shara, don't treat me like I'm some kind of stranger. I'm Olivier Lenheim, the wandering bard and gifted musician you've come to adore. But if you'd like to get to know me better, I'm sure we could arrange something. A little hello talk, perhaps. How about we skip the foreplay and go straight to the climax? Your cheap antics don't fool me, Olivier. Or should I call you Mr. Urbonian Operative? It looks like the title Silver Streak isn't just for show. So I guess you were just pretending that you didn't notice in front of Estelle and Joshua, huh? I don't want to worry those two any more than they already are. So back to the subject at hand. Why don't you start talking? Who are you, and what are you doing in Liberal? Before that, I'm going to correct you on 2 points. First off, these cheap antics, as you call them, are totally natural. I'm not play acting or anything, that's just who I am. Oh, I'm sure. So you mean to tell me you just drank that wine without paying just because you felt like it? And after that, being taken to the Haken Gate so you could gather information was all part of the plan? And you even set yourself up to run into us. I don't think so. I'll leave that part up to your imagination. The other thing I must correct you on is that this device is not an orbment. It's an artifact which was unearthed in the Empire. It can piggyback off any orbital communication system, and its transmissions can be encrypted, so there's no worry about them being intercepted. It comes in handy for a busy man such as myself. An artifact? Like one of the sacred relics the Septian Church has stewardship over? Now I'm all the more curious to know what you're after. No, Shara. You should never try to pry into the secrets of a mysterious beauty all at once. How would you like to get to know a real woman? I'd be more than willing to show you with my whip. Shara, I don't see any humor in those eyes. Well, jokes aside, you really should have just been straightforward from the beginning. As you have already figured out, my position is like that of an operative in the Empire, but I have no intention of sabotaging anything or stealing classified information. I merely came here to meet a certain someone. A certain someone? Yes, someone you know all too well. The one lauded as the supreme swordsman and master strategist of the Royal Army. The bracer with the special title belonging to but of 4 people throughout the whole of the entire continent. Who could that be? The Divine Blade, Cassius Bright, is the one I seek. Dun 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 dun. Madrigal of the White Mongolia. Tomorrow we will be exploring this chapter. After this cutscene, of course. Let's see, if we're going to travel around the entire kingdom, then our next destination is the Rouen region. I wonder which route we should take to get there. About that, so you're really not planning on using an airliner? I think it's going to be quite the detour if we head there on foot. You remember what Shara said, right? We need to walk and actually see the places we protect first. Or was it Dad who said that? Well, I guess since we have some time on our hands, it wouldn't be a bad thing to head there on foot. We could save money the money it would cost to use an airliner. Great idea. We can use the money we saved to go shopping at the Beauce Market. After all, we didn't have the time to spend shopping around leisurely during the whole Sky Bandit mess. And then we can leave after that. So what do you think? I don't care either way, but try not to waste too much money. Just so you know, in order to enter the Rouen region, we'll need to go through the Crone Pass to the west. Once you're done shopping, let's leave through the West Gate. Okay, the West Gate, right? And with that, I will end the stream right there. We got a lot done, and we are just moving forward at a breakneck pace. But I am tired. Chapter 2 will be tomorrow. And who knows what shenanigans will happen. This was great. Here's some advice. Next time you play, be sure to do the remaining quest in Beauce. Oh, I will. I'm not leaving Beauce until every single quest is done. And thank you so much for joining me, by the way, Selene. You're a cool person. Alright, I'm out of here. I will see you all again soon. Later!